Wanna get out of the shadows, step into a groove. Stars Prince William and Kate plot Christmas coup on King Charles. Say it isn't so. Friends of the royals tell the Daily Beast that the extended royal family are waiting to see how King Charles's health holds up in the coming months before they make Christmas plans. Plotting and planning. Is that what's going on? Royal Christmas customs, beloved of generations of sovereigns, are facing the chop due to King Charles's health crisis. Well, if he's healthy enough to go to Australia and all of those Pacific islands, what would prevent him from celebrating Christmas in his own home at Sandringham? Prince William and his wife, Kate Middleton, will put a heavy stamp on the royal Christmas this year. The Daily Beast has been told William and Kate are expected to host a rival Christmas party at their home on the Sandringham estate, Anmer Hall, with Kate's family, including her parents, Mike and Carol, in attendance. It will be notable for its studied informality. You mean copying Prince Harry and Princess Meghan? Friends of the royals say that the extended royal family who were invited to Sandringham last year, among them Prince Andrew, naughty Prince Andrew, always in the mix, full security, full meal plan, full stable access, yes, and his family, including his ex-wife, Sarah Fergie Ferguson, are waiting to see how Charles's health holds up in the coming months before making plans. You know, he put his cancer treatment on hold so he could travel to Australia and the Pacific Islands. No social distancing for him. No cancer treatment isolation neither. It's dealer's choice. Just do whatever you want and keep those fingers crossed, even if they're a little bit swollen. King Charles is expected to still be fighting cancer in December. Oh, okay. I guess he just took the month of October off. He has been touring Australia and Samoa in recent days and has sought to maintain a light schedule. At one lunch held in his honor, for example, he only stayed for 10 minutes. A friend of Andrew's told the Daily Beast,
"It will be a quieter Christmas than last year, but the question is, how quiet? Usually everyone would know what bits they are invited to by now. This year, it's just wait and see."
Some things never change, however, and sources say the bloodthirsty royal tradition of pheasant and partridge pew-pew party on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, will go ahead as usual, although Charles is expected to make, at best, a fleeting appearance, with the honor of leading the pew-pew party falling to William instead. The traditional full family Christmas walk to church is planned to proceed as normal. Slaughtering hundreds of birds for sport aside, the larger point is that the next generation of royals are on a mission to rebrand the royal Christmas, transforming it from a grand, dutiful, and primarily religious occasion to one more aligned with their future subjects' festive experiences. Are they going to unbox presents from Walmart? One source said this means there will be more messaging this year from William and Kate's camp of a middle-class flavor. What? Emphasizing eating chocolate, movie marathons, and generally sliding off the couch in a tryptophan haze like everyone else. I think that means they get the itis just like us, y'all. The source, a former courtier who worked with William and Kate, said they had been told the couple, neither of whom are especially religious, would take to social media over the holidays, sharing moments of their family Christmas. Of course, right? They got that whole staff of like 100 people to produce another Hollywood film-inspired douche commercial, just like we saw upon the end of Kate's preventative cancer treatment. A little social media of the family eating chocolate and watching TV would be a very effective way of showing how normal Christmas is at Anmer Hall compared to what we hear about at Sandringham. the source said, always eager to smear King Charles. Now that he finally got stepped up to the throne, right? Some people say that the reason that William got married and had those kids, despite how he treats Kate and the kids, right? The helicopter goes a lot of places Kate and the kids don't go, is so that he could bandy his family man status over his father. Oh, look, I'm in my first marriage. I'm a parent. School run. That means I don't have to do the dreary trips to open libraries and senior centers and actually deal with the homeless. I can just open an art gallery exhibit about homelessness because I'm too white glove, pinky extended, too celebrity adjacent to be with the rabble, the taxpayer. No. Another out of touch habit that is said to be high on Kate's list of things to change is the royal custom of handing out presents on Christmas Eve instead of giving gifts on Christmas Day, as is usual in England. Huh. Wow. Earth-shattering. The Germanic tradition was established by Queen Victoria and Prince Albert in deference to his Teutonic roots. Right. They say that this royal family is German and that Princess Diana was actually English. Side note, Albert also popularized the German tradition of a Christmas tree, which was almost unknown in England before Victoria's reign. Well, what did they have for Christmas? A partridge in a pear tree. Or what? Queen Elizabeth, a great admirer of Victoria, approved of the unusual gift-giving schedule. Is it that unusual? Like, come on. I think you're splitting hairs. I think you're searching for something to put in an article. Like, yeah, maybe you get the present on Christmas Eve and everyone opens them on Christmas Day, or what? Queen Elizabeth, a great admirer of Victoria, approved of the unusual gift-giving schedule. Sources have previously told the Daily Beast, as she disliked extravagance, and overt expressions of consumerism. Really? How many outfits? How many dogs? How many servants? How many Range Rovers? How many jewels looted from colonies? And she didn't like overt expressions of consumerism. Really? She preferred Christmas Day to have a sacred note. Oh, okay. Practically, getting presents done in advance also made sense, as she always had a very busy day on Christmas Day. She would often attend church twice, wanted to walk the dogs, and would withdraw from all company for over an hour to watch her pre-recorded speech to the nation alone and meditate upon it afterwards. William and Kate have long been considered likely to scrap the custom of gift-giving on Christmas Eve, which they are acutely aware paints them as weird to the general public when they ascend to the throne. Well, I don't think that the Christmas Day or not gift-giving is what paints them as weird. Say his name, Thomas Kingston. Say its name, Gone Girl. Kate Middleton was unseen for about 9 months, and we ain't forgot. Christmas is coming up, right? The anniversary of whatever happened on December 28th after Christmas last year. We've read the articles about separate Christmases, that Kate's under no pressure to go to Sandringham, and that her Middleton Christmas will take place at their house. Now, I heard they were renting Buckleberry out for the cash. Is that going to be at Pippa and the Giraffe's house? Is that going to be at James and his Wallet's house? We heard that Kate was visiting James and his newborn the whole time we didn't see her. Cancer isolation, what? Preventative cancer treatment, who? The tradition is expected to survive in some form this year, but it will be depleted. William and Kate will save their own and their children's gifts for Christmas Day at home, one friend said. Officials at Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace did not respond to requests for comment about the royals' Christmas plans. Prince Harry, in his memoir Spare, painted a remarkable portrait of the family members being ushered into the ballroom at Sandringham, where a long table covered in white tablecloths would be set up with each person's gifts stacked in a pile with a name card next to it. He also illuminated another royal tradition that many commoners find inexplicable, giving each other cheap joke gifts instead of generous Christmas presents. Even Harry was amazed on opening a cold-blooded gift from Princess Margaret to find it was a biro pen. Harry wrote, "But it wasn't just any biro," she pointed out. "It had a tiny rubber fish wrapped around it." Oh, I guess that's what you call an English sense of humor. Cute. A friend of William and Kate's told the Daily Beast,
"Kate has always found the presents on Christmas Eve thing weird. It is definitely going to be got rid of when they are officially running things. I imagine it will continue this year at Sandringham in some shape or form, but everything is going to be much more relaxed and have a more middle-class flavor at Anna Hall. You can bet your bottom dollar they will be doing proper presents for each other and the kids there on Christmas Day."
The Waleses have often not attended Christmas Day lunch at
the big house
at Sandringham, preferring the informality of a relaxed lunch at Anmer Hall, or is it because Camilla is there? And they are unlikely to attend this year, especially if Queen Consort Camilla again invites her son, the ski expert, Tom Parker Bowles, who keeps publishing books about the royal family and profiting off his family relationships, but no one says a word. Not the way they hate watch Meghan and American Riviera Orchard. William doesn't much like Camilla, despite having made peace with his father's choices, and is made nervous by Tom's somewhat louche lifestyle. Sources have previously told the Daily Beast. Louche, is that a euphemism for skiing? I'll say it very gently. After an exceptionally difficult year, Kate and William would prefer to be surrounded by her family, her parents, Mike and Carol Middleton, who were featured sitting around the kitchen table at Anmer Hall in the video Kate released to announce she had beaten cancer. Cancer had been present, and it was preventative chemotherapy. So it sounds like she had beaten cancer back in January of 2024. And her siblings, James and Pippa, and their partners, dogs and kids. The friend said that William was
enthusiastic about embracing Kate's much more normal conception of Christmas, adding, "It's always been a slightly covert rival Christmas party at their house, but it's going to be much more obvious this year. If they post pictures, it will be an official coup attempt."
That's a bit dramatic. A communications executive who previously worked with Kate and William told the Daily Beast,
"William and Kate have made an incredibly successful brand out of being normal and boring. But the crazy royal customs at Christmas threaten all that. It's particularly damaging to their reputation because Christmas is the one time that everybody in the whole country actually pays attention to the royals, and it risks getting overshadowed by stories about these strange, elitist, aristocratic habits. It's not surprising they want to change the narrative as they prepare to take the throne themselves."
I think it's optimistic for people to anticipate that Kate and William are anticipating taking the throne together themselves anytime soon. But do let me know your opinion of the royal Christmas. Will there be one? Will there be two? Or will there be three? Has there been has there been a separation, even a divorce? Who gets the kids on Christmas Eve and who gets the kids on Christmas Day? Is this article an attempt to blur those lines? I'd love to know what you think.